Okay, we're back to some Ramp 2025 playthroughs. And I did the beta of this map, Papercut by Kitkatrina. Well, I'm assuming this is the finished product, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one for sure, because this map is just mind-blowing. Isn't this just incredible? Like, you know, never mind the whole thing is like pencil black and white drawings. But all the extra things. Cupcake, teapot, chess set. Now, if you looked at those, if you looked at those title cards at the beginning, there's a closet behind the couch where the shotgun is. And these little guys are throughout the map. This map, in my experience, the first time playing to test it was equal parts charming and terrifying. I'm going to try to talk a little less in this one. You don't see pistol pickups very often in maps. I always enjoy seeing that. Most people who don't play a lot of Doom don't even know that the pistol can be put into a map and what it looks like as a pickup, which is cool. I like the little skull here. It's fantastic. Oh, that was painful. Oh, good timing on that. I think I left health back here. Not that I'm looking forward to going back through this hallway again. Even if nothing's there. And there's a health in here, I think, too. Good, okay. Where do we go? Another door. Wow, that was quite a party. Now let's do some exploring. Yoink. So many hit scanners. Okay. I'm not sure if that was a redone barrel or not. This map is excellent at making what is normally non-threatening enemies very threatening. Okay, so we can change it up with the weaponry now a little bit. Ooh, secret? Ooh, secret. And mildly terrifying, but still cute black cat with glowing red eyes. Yes, indeed. Can I? Is there an action on that? No, that'd be cool if there was. Okay. You know, the monster count, not quite as intimidating when there's rooms full of hit scanners. Because you know you're taking out a quarter of the map's monsters. And there's good hiding on a lot of them, too. They just kind of come out of nowhere, or they're woken up appropriately. When I think ambush is overused in a lot of maps. Sometimes including mine. So many. But I absolutely love mowing down hit scanners with a chain gun. So you will get no complaints from me. That is just visually incredible. It really is. Oh, we get to go in here too. That's even more terrifying. Oh my. Yeah, this is just a whole new level of creative right here. I mean, and you're just the person playing it, you know, it may have been therapeutic to the map creator to make all this, and it may mean something to them a lot deeper than you'll ever know. Which is one of the things I love about Doom mapping. We have an elevator. I think this is about where my beta playthrough stopped. Yeah, I don't think this went any further here. It's so vast out here, but the fact that there's items down there and enemies tells me that I'm going to have to go down there at some point, and it's just huge, but it's also very dark. I'm worried about whether I'll be able to see down there or not. Whoa. Yeah, there's projectiles everywhere. This bridge is not a good place to be. Look at this floor. This is amazing. You know what? It might be reflective, actually, now that I think about it. To make it look like you're seeing through it, but I'm not quite sure how that effect was achieved. I don't see that door in there, so maybe it's not reflective. This is a hell of a stairway. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. I also love the stark contrast of the vanilla Doom enemies on top of all of this. Like, you could have gone crazy and just replaced all the monsters but like, it's still Doom. even though the location and environment you're in is just completely surreal. I will absolutely take that. Hello. Now, I thought I saw something in the Discord about this chessboard being a puzzle. We're gonna have to deal with them first, though. That seemed like a relatively safe place there to deal with them. I'm just gonna run around here and finish him off. I don't think I can get to either of those opened areas. No. Yeah, there's a fence on both sides. Might have just been there for the sake of spawning monsters. So, is there something I can do with this? Oh, there's no way I got that lucky. What? What? That was the puzzle. I mean, he does look different, but what about the queen? Okay. What did it open is the question. Something in here? Oh. Oh. It is very red in here. With this debris floating, or whatever there's like eyes and scrawling. It's just really, really cool. I might have to consult the trusty auto map here. A red skull key. How about that? That might have been it. I'm not sure I explored everything back here. Actually, it looks like I did. Okay. Ah. Shooting at nothing. Ow. All that fancy footwork and a fireball right to the face. So, this does appear to be the exit. I'm not sure if that's a door or a switch. I'm going to assume it's a door. But what did the knight open? Did it open this? Because it wasn't open before. But it felt like a secret. Maybe it's not that. Or maybe it was that? I don't know. The red area? Mouse not doing anything. Well, I may have missed whatever secret that was, but I don't know. I don't think it was the exit. Ooh, okay. Well, I missed 5 secrets. I can live with that, though. Yeah, that was excellent. That was great stuff. And look at this. We got a little epilogue here, too. Okay. Beautiful. Well, that's an immense talent right there to be able to create that kind of art, that kind of expressive, like emotional art. That's very cool. Yes, we got some cereal and milk. Good stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, I have carpal tunnel too. It's wonderful. It only gets worse in my old age, unfortunately. Yeah, the chess pieces are badass. This whole thing was just an excellent experience. Yeah, I was definitely happy to play that again. Like I said, I played like the beta version when it was being tested on David Newton's Discord, and I mean, it was maybe half of that whole experience, and I just knew it was going to be really special when it was done. That's definitely one of my favorite maps of this whole project so far. All right, that'll do it for this one because that was kind of a long one, and we'll be back with more later on. Thanks for watching.